welcome back to Diecast Talk. This is season 2. It's been forever since I've done this. It's been a long time. It's been too long. I'll be honest, I've been slacking way too much. I haven't been doing absolutely anything for like 2 weeks, and I apologize, and I'm going to try to get back on that. I'm kind of like in the mood to record a whole bunch of stuff today, so I want to try to get through this at first. I feel like this is going to be a pretty long episode because, okay, let's see. So each picture is like five seconds, right? You know, not too long, not too short. Well, maybe it's a little long, but okay. 5 pictures is like, you know, like a not too bad of a time limit itself. Well, not really 2 or 5 pictures, but like 5 seconds per picture, right? It's not terrible, but I have so many because I haven't been keeping up. I haven't even gotten everything, but I'm just going to do it now. I have like a 20 some odd minute video, right, of just pictures, and that's before I talk about them. Before, I used to have like 7 minutes, and that would last for like 30 minutes, because I would like take my time with them. That's why I feel like this is going to be a really long episode, so I'm going to try to get through this kind of quickly. If there's nothing really important to talk about, I won't really touch up on it much, but we're just going to go with this anyway, and see how it goes. But it is good to be back. I literally died like 3 times, uploading anyway, because like I was gone for like a week, and then I came back for like 2 uploads, and then I went for a week again, and like I came back with another upload, and like I went away again. But we'll try to get back on that. Like I said, like I'm kind of in the mood to record stuff. I haven't been working on stop motions. I've got 2 in progress. I got 1 in editing and 1 in filming. I got the Daytona one in editing now, and I got the filming one, which is Bristol, and I have to get that done because I'm running out of time for the months and stuff, and I have to get that back going again. So anyway, let's go ahead and get this started. We're going to look at what we missed, and this is a new category, meaning this year's 2019, right? This is going to be 2018 diecast or stuff that kind of released in 2018. That we just, or it was like pre-ordered or ordered in 2018, but we're just now getting it in 2019. So we're going a year back. 2018 diecasts are going to be in this section, and then the rest are going to be 2019. So first up, we have Brad Keselowski's Darlington win. That one's autographed. I mean, I think that's the only reason why it's on here, to be completely honest. Then we got his Las Vegas win. I think it's color chrome. I don't know if that's liquid color or color chrome. I believe it's color chrome, but it is a pretty nice diecast. I've seen people like pick this up. I don't think I've seen reviews on it yet. I'm not saying they're not out there. I'm just saying me personally, I have not watched them. So, I mean, oh well, I may watch a few, but kind of like this paint scheme, just an orange one in general. And it does look pretty nice. Then we got a 164. Brad Keselowski's number 2 Miller Lite diecast. I don't remember where this is ran, but I did see it. But like I said, I don't remember where it's ran. It's been a while since I've kind of touched up on stuff, so I just kind of put it in here and just started to go. So there's that one. I got Oscar Mayer from Matt Kenseth, the number 6. We do have this one out now. It's been out for a little bit, not really a lot. Or I don't think it's been out that long, but it's out now. So I mean, we're good. If you wanted that one, boom, it's right here. So you can go and pick that up now. Chase Elliott's. I don't remember which one this was. Oh, it was his 3rd win. For the life of me, I can't remember what this one was, what one this one was. But this was his 3rd win. First one was at Watkins Glen. Second one was at Dover. And actually, the Dover one's right here, so that one's out now. And the 164 scale and the 124 scale. So that's kind of cool. I'm definitely going to pick these up here soon. We got Tyler Reddick's number 9 2018 Xfinity Championship diecast. Like that, the actual championship you can see on top. It's got the Xfinity Champion replaced the number 9. So we got that one right there. Okay. I don't know why, but this diecast, it's a nice red, right? But it's Ryan Blaney's number 12 Wrangler / Menards. It's got Wrangler on it, on the hood. Yes, that's the only reason I'm going to buy this. Don't judge me, okay? I like it. It's a good meme, okay? You don't understand. I got like a lot of online friends that they like freaking joke around about my name because I just got it. I shortened it from Little Wrangler 3 to just Wrangler, like on Discord and stuff. So I have people who will send me pictures of something Wrangler from wherever they are. It can be tires, it can be a Jeep, it can be clothing. They will take a picture and send it to me. Like, hey, why are you here? I'm like, because that's just my name. What do you mean? Leave me alone. I'm tired of it. I'm actually not. It's actually pretty funny. So just kind of keep that going. And I do like this paint scheme. I am going to buy it or pick it up sometime. The splitter is white, and I kind of don't like that because it's a playoff diecast, right? Splitter's supposed to be green. There's like green like outlined on the top. I may fix that myself. I may not. I may just leave it alone. But I'm just not a fan of it being white. I really wish it was green. But other than that, it is pretty cool. The green does kind of ruin the paint scheme, I believe. But it's playoffs, so I mean, if it was a normal paint scheme and it had the green on it and it wasn't playoff, that would be a little bit of a problem. But as of right now, we're okay. Brett Moffat's Homestead win. We have a truck in the 164 scale. I was wondering when one of these were going to come out, and I didn't know it was going to be Brett Moffat's freaking Homestead win. So that's cool. I'm going to pick that one up as well. As you saw in the new intro, this was the second to last clip. So, I mean, that's cool. It's in the intro. We got a 164 scale truck diecast in Gold Series, and it's a win. So we are good. I'm going to pick that up, put it over here with my win shelf, or not really my shelf. It's not really a shelf, but my little win section down here from just diecasts that I've collected over the years. I actually picked this one up. I don't think I've reviewed it yet. I may have, I don't know. But this is what I was going to do a custom with forever ago. World NASCAR Champions, he wanted me to make it. From Bristol, that one race where he kind of spun out like on the third lap, Kyle Busch did. But I am going to do it. I'm actually going to record that here very soon, so look out for that. That was actually going to be a tire swap, so that one's going to be completely different. I'm going to remove the chassis. I don't know why I said chassis. The chassis and the body entirely, and then do that over, so that should be pretty fun. And then we got the 124 scale. I'm not going to do the custom of that. I'm just going to be the 164 scale. So much cheaper, and it's a little bit more of a challenge, and I like challenges, so you know, that one sounds pretty good. We got the Kyle Busch mint M&Ms. It's not like a bad paint scheme. I'm not really going to pick it up, though. It's not really my favorite. I don't know. Something about it doesn't really click with me. I mean, it's not really my thing. Got Chicagoland. His win, Kyle Busch's win. Again from Chicagoland, when Kyle Larson and Kyle Busch battled it out. Here's the Kyle Busch win 124 scale, so that is now out. And then we got his Pocono win from 2018. I believe he got a Pocono win in 2017 as well, in the same paint scheme. So that one is also out. Then we have his Richmond win from 2018 again. Kyle Busch on a roll in 2018 and 2019, kind of, I think. Yeah, he's doing good this year. But man, I'm telling you, the big three, 2017, 2018. Boy, that was a time. I believe these packages are actually like putting like more racing into it, and you're getting more variety of like drivers that are not really in the game, you know what I mean? They're kind of like lower level or like lower teamed or like lower funded. They're kind of like running up front. So that's cool. I do like this package. I will admit that. The bigger spoilers, the bigger splitters, I do enjoy those. Those seem to be doing fairly well so far, so I'm kind of pro on the whole package thing. Joey Logano's championship diecast. You can see it replaced the Moss Energy champion with the 22 on the top. We cannot get this in 164 scale because of the Moss Energy logo on the roof. That's a big no-no. Unfortunately, we couldn't, but I would like to get it because I started a little mini championship one with Kyle Busch and Jimmy Johnson. So I had that in the diecast 164 scales, but I mean, I don't know, just maybe not worth it. I still got to pick up the Martinsville win too from last year. that he won at. And then we got the liquid color or color chrome. I believe that's color chrome. We got that one as well. I also picked up, this one is Bill Elliott's ISM Connect from the Xfinity series. I do have that one, and I am going to do a review, or I already have done a review, I can't really remember. And then we got Chase Elliott's Darlington Throwback from last year. Got that one out in the 124 scale. We got Matt DiBenedetto's. I also picked this one up. I got that at Martinsville. This is his Plan B cells, pink. It's got like names all over it and stuff. The image is a little weird, but that's just how I got the image. I don't know why. I also picked this one up. This is a DC Solar, or not DC Solar. This is Kyle Larson's DC Solar / Vegas Strong from that terrible tragedy that happened. And I actually picked this up in the Gold Series. I don't think I saw it in the Authentics line, so that is something, but I did get it at Martinsville as well, I believe. And it's actually sitting right here behind me. Now, Diecast Buffet, he made his own custom one. He took off the flag and like he changed the splitter and spoiler. It doesn't look too bad. I mean, not terrible as for his own series. It's actually a pretty decent design, so props to him for making his own. And they got this in the 124 scale as well. Got the DC Solar Darlington Throwback from Kyle Larson himself in the 164 scale and the 124 scale. I said that backwards, but oh no, I didn't. Okay, I thought I did. Never mind. And then we got his Halloween McDonald's playoffs car from Kyle Larson. Well, I never was really a fan of this one, so I'm not going to pick that one up. Not really my style. And then we got Bubba Wallace's Pioneer. He ran this in Martinsville, I know, because I was there. I like the blue. It's definitely a petty blue for sure, and I do like it, but probably not going to pick it up, to be completely honest. I don't know, just kind of depends. Then we got his Darlington, not raced win, but just race version. So, still pretty overrated, I think, Bubba Wallace is. He's a good guy and all. He's just overrated, I believe. That's my opinion. I apologize if you think otherwise. But then we got Jimmy Johnson's Lowe's Power of Pride. Got that in the 164 scale and the 124 scale. I don't really like how the flag is. I don't know. It cuts off, and I don't know. I just don't think it was a good placement. Good idea, not a good placement. Then we got Jimmy Johnson's 2018 Homestead paint scheme for the final ride with Lowe's before he changed to Ally. So, I got this one in the 164 scale. I believe I got that one. Yeah, it's sitting over there. So I got this in the 164 scale, and then you can also get that in the 124 scale as well. Got this one. This one was in Wave 12 of 2018. Well, it's where it had that PTC mold or WS. I don't remember. I think it was PTC. But we had that mold going on with the Wave. That was in here on Martin Truex Jr. And then because we was all kind of fussing over the 5-Hour Energy logo that was missing above the rear wheel well. So, that's out. Not really worth it, I don't believe. But, to each their own. Then we have Martin Truex Jr.'s number 78 Bass Pro Shop / Ducks Unlimited. Got that one out as well. And then we got Casey King's Darlington Throwback in the 124 scale. We did not get this in the Gold Series or in the Authentics line. I was really surprised about the Authentics line because I believe this one was his last ride as well. I think I don't know if I'm remembering that correctly, but I believe that's what the case is. So, then we got that in the liquid color or the color chrome. I believe it's liquid color. That may be. I don't know. Hard to tell, but I think a voice crack. I'm not sure. But this is Chase Briscoe's Roval win from last year in the Xfinity Series. So that one is pretty cool. First Roval win in the Xfinity Series. And then we got canceled diecast. We got a decent amount here. So let's go ahead and get to it. Jeez. Cole Custer's number 0 Jacob Companies NASCAR Xfinity Series canceled in the 124 scale only, in the normal scale. Gear Wrench / Monster Energy Kurt Busch in the number 1 for 2019. This one was canceled entirely. It means it's not going to be made unless it is in Authentics line. So good luck getting that. If Lionel puts that out and you're wanting it, I suggest getting it while you can. Michael Nett's number 1 Flying Pilot J NASCAR Xfinity Series. I think that's just Pilot Flying J, I believe. It's kind of cut off. I think that's how you say it. I don't know if I cut that off too much or not, but I'm just going to go by that. This was canceled in the 124 and the 164 scale. And then we got Sheldon Creed, Truck Series driver. Not really into trucks that much, so I mean, this doesn't really bother me. But that was canceled in 124 and 164, just in case anybody wanted to know. Then Tyler Reddick, that one got canceled in 164 scale only. I don't know why we can't get a Tyler Reddick diecast. I would have loved for his Homestead one to be made. I would have loved that. That would have been so good. Like, honestly, come on, Lionel. You're missing out on good opportunities. I would like it to be made. Put in the Authentics line. Something. This one was canceled as well in the 124 Elite and ARC. This is Brad Keselowski's Wabash National. I believe that's how they said it. That was canceled as well. And then we got Ryan Newman, number 6 Acorns. I did not like this paint scheme. This one was incredibly terrible. I do not even see this coming out in Authentics line. That was canceled in 124 Elite, ARC, and 164 scale. So this was canceled entirely. Along with this one as well, Ryan Newman, Wyndham Rewards. That one was also canceled throughout all the scales. Jeb Burton's number 8 Estate Water Heaters. Canceled in 164 scale only for the Xfinity Series. Then we got Noah Gragson, number 9 Armor, canceled 124 ARC and 164. Got another one canceled by Noah Gragson. Cessna, that one was canceled as well in 124 ARC and the 164. Then we got Denny Hamlin's number 11 FedEx Ground, which I believe is like one of his 3 paint schemes. It's FedEx Office, FedEx Ground, and FedEx Express, I think. Maybe. I don't remember. This one's canceled entirely. But this one was canceled in 124 ARC only. But that was the race version. This one was wiped out entirely. Ty Dillon's number 13 Twisted Tea. We did get one like that last year. I think the only difference was on the spoiler. Or not spoiler. There's no sponsors of spoiler. On the deck lid, there was a different sponsor. I believe that was the only difference from this year than last year. So, I mean, I don't really care. This one was canceled completely as well. We've gotten this paint scheme a lot, but the only difference is it's on a Ford Mustang and not a Ford Fusion. But this was Ricky Stenhouse Jr.'s number 17 Little Hugs diecast. Like I said, we got that paint scheme twice before, but it just wasn't on the Ford Mustang mold. Eric Jones, what was that? Reesers, I believe. Ressers. Fine Foods. That one was canceled entirely unless it gets made in the Authentics line, which I kind of see it being made in the Authentics line. Don't really know for sure, but it's a possibility. I got Eric Jones, number 20 Stanley. This is the same one as Daniel Suarez's Stanley, but it's just 20 instead of 19, and it is Eric Jones. This was canceled in 124 Elite and the ARC, so it will be made in 164 scale as of now. Well, not as of now. It will be made in 164 scale. Canceled. Christopher Bell. I want a Christopher Bell diecast too. It's in the new Toyota Mold 2 for the Xfinity Series. So, I would, and it's a great paint scheme. I do want a Bell paint scheme. I don't know why, but it was canceled in 164 scale only. Well, I know why, but I mean, I was saying I don't know why that I wanted it. But, ooh, I don't know if you heard that. But, I did. So, I don't think we're getting it unless it's an Authentics line, which I don't really see. So, gonna put my hopes down on that one. Paul Menard's number 21 Dutch Boy. This one was canceled throughout entirely, and I don't see it. Okay, I may see it being made in Authentics line, but I don't know if they'll have enough room for it. So don't get your hopes up on this one if you was wanting it. Blue and yellow, okay, cool, but it's Paul Menard. I don't really care. So moving on, Joe Logano, Auto Club of Southern California. That one was canceled entirely. So unless that was made in Authentics line, it is not going to be available. Unless it's a custom or something, of course. This one was also canceled, obviously, because we're in the cancel section. I don't know why I keep saying they're canceled. I mean, we're in the cancel section. But Joe Logano's number 22 money line. This was canceled through everything. Again, that's the main Authentics line. It's not going to be produced. Michael McDowell's number 34 Loves Travel Stops / Speedco. This one was also wiped out entirely. So, got that one taken care of. This one was wiped out entirely as well. Matt Tifft. I'm kind of surprised. It's Matt Tifft, and it was on a Ford Mustang. I'm kind of surprised that this one was canceled, to be completely honest. I would at least expect a 124 scale, maybe 164 scale, but I guess not, and that one was wiped out entirely as well. Chris Buescher, Nutra Days. This one was only canceled in a 164 scale. I mean, the paint seems alright. Not really a fan of it, but yeah, that was canceled in 164 scale. Chris Buescher, we got another one. Kleenex Wet Wipes, that was canceled or wiped out entirely. So canceled in all scales and finishes. Jamie McMurray's number 40 McDonald's / Cessna Last Ride. I am kind of disappointed it's in the Last Ride. I do kind of see it being the Authentics line. And if it is, I'll put it on with my Last Ride wall with a couple others. But, you know, it's what can you do, right? I do believe this is a good possibility for the Authentics line, for Lionel to be like, all right, let's put it in here. I don't know, but I kind of got a feeling. Daniel Suarez is number 41 Aris. This was wiped out entirely in all scales. So, don't look forward to that one. This one was also wiped out in all scales. Bubba Wallace, number 43, Transportation Impact. And then we got another one wiped out in all scales. Bubba Wallace, number 43, U.S. Air Force, which we got one last year that was U.S. Air Force as well. So, I mean, I kind of see why they didn't have enough orders. Okay. Apparently this is Thad Moffitt. That's how I heard it pronounced by, like, someone at Lionel. I don't remember who. But I thought it was Tad, because I thought, like, the H was silent. Because that's just how English is, for whatever reason. But apparently not. Apparently it's Thad. And I'm like, okay, whatever. So, this is Moffitt's not 164 scale. But this was his Arca Diecast, canceled in 164 scale only. So you get those in the other scales. One I'm kind of upset about, but not really. Alex Bowman's number Nationwide Pet Insurance. And canceled throughout entirely. I don't really know if I'll see this one in, or if we will see this one in Authentics line. Always a possibility, but, you know, some are a little more demanded than others. Matt DiBenedetto's number 95 Toyota Express Maintenance, canceled in 124 Elite and 164 scale. Got his, or Matt DiBenedetto's NASCAR Heat Pro League, canceled throughout everything. So, unless this is put out in Authentics line, which I do not see at all, you're not going to get it. So, sorry, not sorry. You should have ordered. Chase Briscoe. We can't really get any of, like, Chase Briscoe or, you know, like, any of those people driving, like, switching throughout, like, okay, only people we seem to get is Harvick with the number 98. But I don't know. Chase Briscoe, number 98, Nutra Chomps, canceled in 164 scale only. So that one's kind of wiped out there. Ben Rhodes, we got another truck in the 99. Carolina Nut, NASCAR, again, their Outdoor Truck Series. Carolina Nut Company. Canceled in 124 and 164. So that one was kind of done for on that one. Now we got some pre-orders. We got a decent amount of pre-orders as well. So let's go ahead and get right into those. First up is good old Custer and the Auto Club win. So we got that one on pre-order. Star Nursery, Kurt Busch, that one's on pre-order. I have a feeling that was going to get canceled. Just, I don't know, not really having a feeling for it. This one's kind of cool. It's black and green, you know, it matches. This is Kurt Busch ComServe, I believe is how you say that. That one's available for pre-order as well. Then we got Kurt Busch's Global Poker / Monster, you know, well, not really / Monster, but his Global Poker paint scheme. Did not see this run. I don't know where this ran or if it even has ran yet. Michael Annett, Allstate Parts and Service. That one is available. This one's kind of cool. I like the black and white on that one. That one kind of looks cool. This one kind of reminds me of a throwback. I don't think it is, but this is Michael Annett's Team C Transportation. That one is also out for pre-order. This one is as well. This one is a throwback. This is a throwback to Jeff Gordon when he drove the number 1, but this is Michael Annett's number 1, Baby Ruth Darlington, for the NASCAR Xfinity Series. Then we got Michael Annett, his pilot flying. I believe that was the one that was canceled. I didn't take that out. But yeah, I believe that one was already canceled. So we did go over that one. A paint scheme we've gotten since 2017, 2018, and now 2019. But it's on a Mustang. So while I now having another opportunity to make some cash off of their customers. But this is Brad Keselowski's number 2 Miller Lite Patriotic paint scheme. Then we got his Miller Lite Patriotic, or not Patriotic paint scheme, but just his Miller Lite paint scheme. Also on the Mustang mold, because that's the new mold for this year. Then we got his Alliance. We've seen this one before, as along with the light. We've seen this one a couple times. We've seen this, I believe, since 2015 through 19, or 2016 through 19. Definitely 2016 through 19. I don't know about 15 as well. Maybe, I don't really remember. Then we got this one. I think this one was canceled last year, or it was different last year, and that one got canceled. But this is his Worth diecast from Brad Keselowski once again. We got another Brad Keselowski, which is a paint scheme we've seen before as well. But this is his Auto Trader. A little bit different, not really, but this is his Auto Trader paint scheme. Nice orange and blue. We've got Tyler Reddick's Talladega win. Something tells me that it's not going to be made in 1/64 scale. So I'm just going to crush your dreams on that one. And then I think we already talked about that one being canceled, so we're going to skip that one. Sheldon Creed, that one was already canceled. One we got last year, too. This is, I believe it was last year as well. This is Austin Dillon's AAA, number 3 Chevrolet Camaro for 2019. Then we had a blue version of this, the Realtree, but this is Realtree, not Realtree Fishing. But this is Austin Dillon's Realtree, number 3 Chevy Camaro. I do kind of hope this gets made in 1/64 scale, because it looks good. I can kind of seeing the previews. They're not as good as they're going to turn out. They're actually they're worse in the previews like this, but when they come out as a diecast, they're actually pretty nice. So I hope this one's as nice as I think it's going to be, and I'll also get that to kind of go with my other one. Kind of be weird not having that one, but that one's also pretty cool. So you may see a review on that one soon, if we get it here. Got his Daytona one, the Dow, the golden Dow. I don't really like how they did the gold on the 1/24 scale. You'll see that one here later. Then we got his Darlington throwback, his American Ethanol Darlington throwback. I don't really remember what that's to, but it definitely gives an old vibe. Kind of like I kind of want to say kind of like a bar or something like that. Something just like some pub or drinking area. I don't know why, just that's what kind of comes to mind, you know what I mean? Or some really old baseball game or something. I don't know. I haven't been to bed yet. I don't know if I mentioned that, but I've been up all night, so if I seem like I'm not making sense, that's probably why. I believe this one's already out, but it's I believe it's out in 1/64 scale and 1/24 scale. But this is Kevin Harvick's Jimmy John's Freaky Fast Ford Mustang. Then we got his these next 3, which are out. So we'll just go ahead and fly through them. The Busch Light from Kevin Harvick, and the Busch from Kevin Harvick, and then the Hunt Brothers Pizza from Kevin Harvick. And then we got Kevin Harvick's, I don't know if this was the dual win, or the paint scheme he ran at the dual. This was his Car Toucan Busch Beer. And then we got the Mobile 1 from, you guessed it, friggin' Kevin Harvick as well. Then we got this fantastic piece of artwork. I want this made so bad. You don't even know, dude. I want this one made really bad. This is Kevin Harvick's Millennial car. Pretty memed out, I must say. It is one lit diecast. Never saying that again. Um, but yeah, I do want this one made. If it's not made, I'm going to be so sad, honestly. I really hope that one's made. And then here's the dual one win, which I was talking about. The car toucan, or the bush. So that one's on pre-order as well. Then we got one we've kind of seen before, but except for this one's on, um, the Mustang. This is the wait. Who's driving this one? Oh, that's terrible. I don't remember. That's not Kenseth. Who drives the six this year? Oh, is that Newman? Yeah, that's Newman, right? Yeah. Okay. Like I said, I haven't slept. I believe that's Newman. Oof. Yeah. Okay. God, I need sleep. Performance plus motor oil in the number 6. We've seen this before with Trevor Bayne. There we go. I got it. Definitely did not look at a diecast for that. Trevor Bayne. Yeah, that's that's who drove that one. Okay, Ryan Newman's number 6, Oscar Mayer Patriotic. That one was also for pre-order. Not really. I mean, not too terrible of a paint scheme. I actually kind of like that one, to be honest. Then we got us Oscar Mayer Darlington. Not bad as well. Justin Allgaier's number 7 Brandit. That one actually is pretty cool looking. I feel like the design on that, like on the hood and the side, that'd be pretty cool in a diecast, either 164 or 124. Then we got his Armor Vienna Sausage. Got that out for pre-order. Not a terrible render. I mean, I don't know if it'll be made. I don't think it will. Honestly, I kind of think it'll be canceled. Then we got Daniel Hemrick is a Poppy Bank. I do like this one, honestly. I like the orange and the white. I believe that goes well together in the little, design they got going for it as well. That looks pretty good, so I do kind of hope this one gets made. I'm kind of looking forward to that one. Then we got his Caterpillar, one from Daniel Hemrick as well. Not a bad paint scheme. Not a bad paint scheme at all. This one was cool. I believe this one was canceled. I didn't get it in here, though. But the cat excavators, that one looked really, really cool, and I do wish it was made. I believe it was canceled, though, unfortunately. But I don't really remember for sure. I'll have to go back and look on that. Then we got the gold Caterpillar, Bass Pro Shops one, which goes with Austin Dillon's. So they ran those at Daytona. But like I said, I don't remember. It's not that I don't remember. I don't know how the gold's going to turn out because the 124 is already out for Dillon anyway, but the 164s aren't out yet. So we're going to have to take a look on that one. We already got this out in the 164, but not the 124 yet. I do not know if it was canceled in the 124, but this is Daniel Hemrick's Bass Pro Shops / Checker Boats. Then we got Ryan Priest's, I believe it's Ryan Priest. His number 8, Louisiana Hot Sauce diecast. So that one is out for pre-order. And they got Dale Jr.'s Darlington. His Hellman's Mayonnaise. I love this paint scheme. Blue and yellow, of course, and it looks really good. And he's in the 8, so that's awesome. I'm really happy, and I do hope that one gets made. On Dale Jr.'s podcast he's got going on. They've already got a diecast on his podcast. If you take a look on the desk, where he's sitting, or where people are sitting, they got a whole thing of just diecast, right? And they got I believe it's more of a prototype though, but they got that one sitting there, and I was like, oh, that's interesting. So that was pretty cool. They got Jeb Burton's. I believe that one was canceled already. I believe we talked about that. This one was cool. Hemrick's Caterpillar, the silver one, that is Darlington one. I feel like that's going to be a really nice looking diecast. It's going to match with the number 3 from last year of Austin Dillon. So those are 2 pretty cool, nice looking diecasts right there. And we got Chase Elliott's, which I believe is also in the prototype phase right now. This is as Aftershocks diecast from the Xfinity series. This one actually looks kind of cool. I like the kind of design on it. Then we got his Darlington throwback. I don't remember who he was throwing it back to. And I know there's keeping it. I think it was to his dad, right? Bill. I don't really remember, but I know it was keeping it in the family and whatnot. And then we got his Napa brakes and auto parts, or not auto parts, but just Napa brakes. This one's kind of okay, not really terrible. paint scheme wise. Then we got one that's, we've seen kind of before, but not really. The one he won in Talladega, this is his Little Caesar / Mountain Dew from Chase Elliott. And then, oh, look, imagine that. Definitely did not know that was coming, even though I made this whole video. But there is a Talladega race win. You can pre-order that as well. And then you got the Mountain Dew, like, Team Rubicon, like, it got the digital camo stripes. I don't know how I feel about the stripes, but I guess when that's made to a diecast, we will see. This one was already canceled, but it was Tyler Reddick's Homestead win. And then we got throwbacks for this year, which is really, really cool. We got, like, throwbacks to Tony Stewart and stuff. We'll get to some more here later on down the road. But right now, Eric Almirola is number 10, Smithfield. Yes, definitely. Oh my god, that's such a good paint scheme. Ooh, that's like a good throwback, because I remember, like, seeing that and stuff. Oh, that one's actually good for me. Then we got his Eric Almirola's number 10, Smithfield. Just we've seen it before, but a little bit different. We got his Shazam, one that he drove a while back. Got that one from him as well. Then we got Paul Menard. Was it Liebman? And Menards. Some just odd sponsor he normally gets, but that one's for pre-order as well. Ryan Blaney's number 12, Dent Wizard. That one's actually a pretty cool paint scheme. We've seen Brad Keselowski have one that was blue and white, kind of like this one as well. So we have kind of seen that paint scheme before. And then just like Brad Keselowski, Ryan Blaney has his Wabash National paint scheme as well. And then we got his Dex Imaging from Ryan Blaney once again. We got another Ryan Blaney, which is his Money Lion. Again, like Joey Logano. I believe it was Joey Logano that had his paint scheme that was canceled. But we do have the Money Lion from there as well. Then we got Ty Dillon's number 13 Geico. Not really much from last year, so not really a big deal. Then we got Clint Boyer's. I don't know if that's an I or an L. I don't know. Whatever the sponsor was, I can't tell if that's an L or an I. That's all like connected together at the bottom, and that makes it really hard to tell. But I don't know. Paint scheme's kind of cool, so I mean, that's not terrible. Toco. I don't know what's all those weird sponsors freaking Clint Boyer and all these other drivers are getting. But I got that one. That one's I'm not a fan of that paint scheme. It's just too much going on for me, to be honest. Here we go. Here's the one I was talking about. Clint Boyer in his throwback to Tony Stewart, the man himself. I believe this was like a 2011 paint scheme that Stewart ran. But I do like this one. It even matches with the number 14. I do that. That's definitely one to get. All you Stewart fans, because I know there's still a lot of you out there. I'm talking to a few in particular. This was definitely good. Everybody better freaking pre-order these. I swear, if these get canceled in 1/64 scale and Lionel doesn't put it out in the Authentics line, I'm gonna be a sad boy. Okay, these are actually really good. I'm actually kind of excited to get those. I've never been like excited over a diecast, even like Dell Juniors. These are actually really good. That one was already canceled. Oh, actually no, that was the Hugs. This is the Sunny D. We have seen this one before, but the paint scheme did change up a little bit from last year and then this year. So this one actually looks a whole lot better, especially on track. That one looks really, really good. And then we've got his Salutes Fast and All. Not really a terrible paint scheme, but it is kind of cool either way. Harrison Burton, this one is Dex Imaging. I would actually love to have this one. This one's really nice looking. The black, the red, the white, it all kind of mixes in pretty well. So, yeah, I do give a thumbs up on this one. Don't think it's going to be made in 1/64 scale, but all we can do is hope. We got the Creamy Snickers from Mr. Kyle Busch. Not a fan of the paint scheme, to be completely honest. Just, no. That's a no for me, but his hazelnut spread, that one's not bad. I don't know if I'll pick up the diecast, but it did look pretty decent on track. So, I mean, not terrible. Not terrible. Oh, I mean, we've seen this one. Skittles, but this is his Bristol win. So it is a little bit different. But that one is the Bristol one from this year in that Skittles paint scheme he's had for a while. Jeffrey Earnhardt in the number 18 IK9 for the Xfinity Series. I would like to have this one because, I mean, it's Jeffrey Earnhardt, you know. The Earnhardt name, he's not terrible in good equipment. He actually ran pretty well. So, I give him a little bit of more props than I did before. Martin Truex Jr. Sirius XM, not really terrible, but I do like the paint scheme, so I do like how that is. Then we got the auto owners. Richmond win from Mr. Truex himself. Then Martin Truex Jr. got himself another win at Charlotte Motor Speedway in the Bass Pro Shop / Tracker paint scheme, which is also pretty nice. Then we got, which I believe is his throwback paint scheme, I think. Don't quote me on that. You can correct me, but don't quote me. Bass Pro Shops / Tracker. I believe, like I said, I believe this is his throwback for this year. Don't really know. I don't really remember. Not that I don't know. I don't remember. This one, I hope. Well, this one's with the sound base, so I don't know if this will be made in 164 as just a normal diecast or not. But this is Darrell Waltrip's signing off. That's what they called it, signing off. Diecast with sound base. It comes with sound and stuff. But this one's got like the boogity, boogity, boogity stuff. That famous line at the green flag drop of every race. At the beginning of every race, which was his thing, you know. So they're kind of paying a tribute to him for that as well. Fun fact about that, remember in Cars 1, when he was Darrell Cartrip? That's the same paint scheme. It'd be cool if it was 17 and not 19, because his number was 17. But, oh well. You know, we got Hailie Deegan's Las Vegas dirt win. Hailie is out there getting some wins, you know. She's actually doing really good. I think she has 3 right now, 3 or 4. So this little lady right here is on a mission. She's actually doing really good. And she was doing better than I thought she was. I thought she was going to. I knew she was good. I didn't know if she'd, you know, get as many wins as she'd have. So she's been a pretty successful Pro Series or Canadian Pro Series driver. So props to her. Hopefully we can get some diecast made. This one was already canceled. We'll skip that one. Christopher Bell's Atlanta win. I haven't seen that one canceled yet. So, I mean, you know, not really knowing if that one's going to be canceled or not. I just want the paint scheme because it seems really nice, honestly. Paul Menard's Dutch Boy, we've already covered this one. This one was canceled. And then we got a normal paint scheme, which I believe is already out. I know it's out in the 164 scale. I don't know if it's out in the 124 scale. But Joey Logano's normal Pennzoil / shell paint scheme. And then we got Joey Logano's Auto Trader. Looks like Brad's. And then we got his Pennzoil one, which we've kind of seen before in 2017. I don't think we saw it in 2018. But we're kind of bringing it back in 2019. This one was canceled. Anyway, so we're just going to skip over that one. I had a lot of stuff built up, so I didn't really get to clear and filter out everything. But then we got his Duel 2 on pre-order from Logano. Then we got his Las Vegas Motor Speedway. That one is on, obviously, order as well. They got his Money Line, or not his Money Line, but Cindric's Money Line. I believe this was going to be canceled, or it was. I don't really remember. But that one's on pre-order if you'd like to order it. John Hunter Nemechek. Was it Joe? Yeah. Wait, is it Joe Nemechek or John Hunter Nemechek that's driving this one? I want to say it's JH, but either way, whoever's driving this one, the paint scheme is actually really nice. I don't watch Xfinity, so I mean, that's kind of why I don't really know. I don't know if it's John Hunter. Is Joe Nemechek still even racing? I kind of forgot that was a person, to be honest. But I don't really remember. I know John Hunter Nemechek is. I haven't really heard anything about Joe lately. He was a driver, right? I believe. Like I said, I haven't slept yet. I'm actually starting to get a headache, and my eyes are starting to get a little heavy on me, so I gotta move a little bit quicker here. And then we got Jeff Gordon's Bristol win from a while ago, 2002, in the fall. I'm glad to see that they're bringing, the older ones back. It says Gordon pulls bump and run to win at Bristol. So that one is pretty cool. I know there's a lot of Gordon fans out there. William Byron's, number 24, Liberty University, Rookie of the Year. So, there's that one. That one's forward as well. I think Lionel will kind of put this out in the Authentics line, honestly, if it's not in the Gold Series. Oh, I mean, they may do both, to be honest. Michael McDowell's number 34, Loves, Travel, Stop, Patriotic. And I think this is supposed to represent a plane, isn't it? Like, it's got like the cam. I know one is supposed to represent a plane, but this one's got like the camo on it, and it's got the flag on the back. And actually, I do like this one. Excuse me. I actually do this I do like this one. This one's actually pretty cool. This one I believe is going to get canceled though. Matt Tiff's Tunity Surface. I believe that's how you say that. Tunity / Surface. I believe this one going to get canceled as well. It looks like a nice paint scheme. They got David Reagan's Select Blinds. Something tells me that one's going to be canceled too, but not a bad paint scheme. And then we got good old Daniel Suarez. His, I like how they did this. The Haas logo on the hood is supposed to represent Home Depot. So they just put a square around it, put Haas in the middle. That's kind of funny. I like that one. But there's his Darlington. Not really as good as the others, but it's okay. Kyle Larson's number 42 McDonald's. This one was kind of freaky. I don't know how I felt about that one, but maybe the diecast will look a little better. And speaking of Larson, my boy got a win. Is the All-Star race that he won at. That is also obviously available for pre-order. And then we got the 43 of Bubba Wallace. His McDonald's car is for pre-order as well. And we've seen a couple of these before, like a couple pair. We've seen McMurray and Larson. Now Larson and Bubba. So it's kind of cool to see like diecast or not really diecast, but cars match and then diecast go with it. Bubba Wallace again, Victory Junction. Something just overproducing the diecast, I believe. There, Lionel, you're offering too many Bubba Wallaces. All right, you gotta slow down. Ross Chastain, Eat Florida Watermelon. I don't know. I saw it and it was like, here, pre-order, and I'm like, okay, why not? This is actually kind of funny because like we bought watermelon not too long ago, and like the day after we bought it, this came out. And I'm like, hey mom, we just got a watermelon. Look at that, it's kind of fitting. Alex Bowman's Patriotic. I like the paint scheme, but for the patriotic theme of it, I'm not for it, to be completely honest. Wow, I said something bad about a Bowman paint scheme. Never thought you all would hear anything like that, would you, coming from me? But I mean, paint scheme's cool. I like the paint scheme. That's kind of nice. But for patriotic wise, I feel like they could have done something a little bit better. I know they could have done a little bit better, to be honest. Kyle Busch, his Truck Series win at Atlanta. That is for pre-order as well. It'll be cool to actually get these these 164 and 24 trucks coming in. Natalie Decker, her number 54 truck for pre-order. Don't know why you want to pre-order that. It's a kind of a trash driver. I apologize, but no. Did you see where she her truck caught on fire and she fell over the pit wall? That was actually kind of funny, honestly. I felt bad, but it was kind of funny at the same time. Alex Bowman's normal nationwide paint scheme. Not really much changed, but then we got his Darlington throwback, which kind of looks like something Junior would drive. It reminds me of the Tax Slayer or something, when Junior used to drive the 88 a few years back. Back to Benedetto's. I don't remember if this was canceled or not, but this is Express Maintenance. Don't really remember if that one was canceled or no. Maybe not. I don't really recall, to be honest. Now we got some prototypes to look at, and then we got the fantastic Millennial car by Kevin Harvick. I couldn't freaking talk there for a second. Got another Kevin Harvick one, as Freaky Fast / Jimmy Johns. And then, like I said earlier, we got Chase Elliott's number 8, Aftershocks. That one's as a prototype right now. Kyle Busch is normal M&M's. Paint scheme, that one is obviously in prototype right now. So is Interstate Batteries. That's always been a pretty cool paint scheme. Then we got the Auto Owners from Martin Truex Jr. And then the number 20 of Eric Jones and the Craftsman. We got the Las Vegas win from Ross Chastain as well. And then moving on, we have the new 124 releases. So we got his normal paint scheme from Austin Dillon. Then we got Austin Dillon's gold paint scheme, which I told you, which on track it was, I believe it was a lot more like, kind of like gold shine to it. I don't really know if Lionel could really nail that, which I'm not going to hate on him for it. Then we got Kevin Harvick's Busch Light. And then we got some Bluetooth diecasts. They're diecasts, but they're speakers at the same time. Like, they're not full-on diecasts, but they represent a diecast. So we got the Bluetooth speakers of all of the Hendrick team, which would be Chase Elliott, William Byron, Jimmy Johnson, and then my boy Alex Bowman. And then we got Matt Kenseth's number 6, Oscar Mayer, Lunchables. That was supposed to be in the what we missed, so that is a mistake on my part. Oh well, we're going to live with it. Then we got Chase Elliott number 9, same as last year, except for the white is actually fixed, and of course the package is on there now. That one was supposed to be in the other one as well, but this was his night vision lamps from Chase Elliott's, his playoff in his Napa car that he ran at Talladega. So, like, again, that was supposed to be in the what we missed, but oh well. And then we got Eric Almirola's number 10 Smithfield, so that one is out as well, along with Clint Boyer's number 14 Rush Truck Center, which we have seen this before as well. Then we got the NASCAR Hall of Fame for 2019, even though this is on a Ford Fusion, it's number 19, or the year 2019, and we don't have a Mustang mold, so that was kind of weird for me, or like for me to kind of see. And then we got William Byron's number 24 Hertz. That one is also out, along with his normal 24 Alex Alta. Then, of course, we got his Liberty University to go along with that as well. Kyle Larson's Credit One Bank, just as plain paint scheme. Got DC Solar on the quarter panel there. Rip DC Solar. Marty Robbins, 1969 Dodge Charger Daytona. I mean, they put this out, and I'm like, okay, why not? That's kind of cool. I don't remember hearing anything about it till like it came out, so that's definitely something different. Alex Bowman's his number 88 Alex Alta. Nothing too special. They got some special finish here. I want to say it's liquid color. And then we got his normal Valvoline paint scheme, but instead of the white, it's chromed out. It's color chromed to liquid color. I'll keep wanting to say liquid color for like the 164 and the color chrome for 124, but I still got to freaking get behind that. We got some flash coat silver for that diecast as well. I don't know why they even do those, but whatever. It is what it is. Then we got the good stuff. We got the 164 releases, which are my favorite. Got the Miller Lite diecast from Brad Keselowski. Got another Brad Keselowski, which is a discount tire. We've seen that paint scheme before. Then we got the new paint scheme from Austin Dillon for 2019. Got a same sponsor, same style, but a different, well, not same style, but same colors, same sponsor, different style diecast from Kevin Harvick, which is Hunt Brothers, and that would be in his number 4 Cup Series ride. Then we got the Freaky Fast Jimmy Johns by Kevin Harvick as well. Got another Kevin Harvick, which is his Busch Light. And then we got another Kevin Harvick, which is his Mobile One. And this one's actually kind of cool looking. I like the silver flames on it. That one's kind of nice. Then we got Mark Martin's 1993 Darlington win. That one kind of surprised me when they pulled that one back out. So that is pretty cool though. I do like how they're putting the old ones out. Good to see that. And then we got Daniel Hemrick's number 8 Bass Pro Shops /Tracker, and we also got his Liberty National diecast as well. Then, well, we've had this one for a while. Chase Elliott number 9 Napa Auto Parts for 2019. And then we got Ryan Newman's PPG. We've seen this one before. Still a nice paint scheme. I'm glad they kind of carried that on. And then we got one that's actually really cool. I do like this black and blue type of feel. Or not the feel, but like just kind of the style. Clint Boyer's number 14 Peak diecast. Like I said, this one is actually pretty cool. Then we got his Rush Truck Centers as well. And then we got pretty simple paint scheme. We've seen this in 2017 and 2018. Now we're going to see it in 2019 as well. This is Ricky Stenhouse Jr.'s Fifth Third Bank Ford Mustang. Got another oldie. We got Darrell Waltrip. I think it's Darrell Waltrip, right? Yeah, Darrell Waltrip. Why did I say I think? I knew it was Darrell Waltrip. And then we got, or not, God, I can't speak. Darrell Waltrip, 1992, Western Auto Darlington win. Whew, Jesus. Then we got the number 19 Hall of Fame, and as you can see, it's on a Ford Fusion, not a Ford Mustang, for whatever reason. Then we got Joe Lugando's normal paint scheme in the 22 Pennzoil / Shell, and then we got William Byron's Hertz in the 24, and got a couple more William Byrons here. Got his Uni First, we have seen that before as well. We've seen this one as also, which was just his Liberty University. Then we got his normal paint scheme, which we have had before as well. Jimmy Johnson's Ally. This one finally came out after a while. This one's actually pretty cool looking. So, you know, pretty nice. Don't know if I'll pick it up unless I need it for another season of the stop motion, which I don't know if I'll do. Still thinking about it. But then we got the Lumar window film from Alex Bowman, which has got the blue numbers. Now that I look at it, like, it's not terrible, but I still don't know how I feel on it. And then we got 2019 Alex Alta, you know, just a normal paint scheme. Then we got a new wave, and people are already finding this wave somehow. But this wave is split up, so I'm going to kind of fix that real quick before I kill myself with this editing. The next one would actually be Alex Bowman diecast, and that's just his normal one. Then we can move on to the wave. Number 2, Brad Keselowski Discount Tire. We've already got that. Chase Elliott's Dover win. Got that one as well. Well, I don't have it, but I just mean we've got that down in the video. Also got this one down in the Gold Series, which is Eric Almirola's number 10 Smithfield Ford Mustang, along with the PPG of Ryan Blaney's Ford Mustang. And then we also got Clint Boyer's Ford Mustang and the number 14 Pete car, which is what we also have in all the Gold Series so far. The only one we don't have in the Gold Series, as of right now, is this one. And that is Brett's Freight Auctions win. I've got a diecast I already have, so I probably won't pick up. But this is Eric Jones' Daytona win from last year. This was actually not supposed to be in the other section, what we missed, but because it was in a wave, you know, it kind of just kept it together. Then we got the Hertz, which is also the liquid color for this wave. Then we got a little sneaky one. We got a little sneaky diecast coming in, which is the DC Solar, so, you know, oof, right? And then, I mean, of course, it's from Kyle Larson, but not only is that the last diecast in the wave, it is also the last diecast of this video. So, thank you all so much for watching. It is good to be back. Now I gotta go and have the pain of editing this. So, that's great. That's really great, actually. Going to record a couple videos, put a diecast review out today. When you're seeing this, I don't know when it'll be, but I'm recording this on Friday. Should have recorded it on Thursday, but no, got lazy again. So, I'm going to go ahead and head on out of here. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.
It's overrated. These expectations, they keep weighing me down. My heart is begging me to get the hell out of my head. I'm trying to live inside the upside down.